What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Clickbait Entertainment. I'm your host, Holguin, and today we have breaking news, my boys. James Gunn is back in the movie business after being fired by Disney. Warner Brothers has swooped in and hired the director to write and possibly direct Suicide Squad 2. My boys, let's just jump right into this. The story comes from the Hollywood Reporter. We're going to tackle this, we're going to debate it, we're going to discuss it. This is really interesting. James Gunn to tackle Suicide Squad sequel for Warner Brothers. Gunn, who was fired from directing the third installment in Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, has come on board to write Warner Brothers and DC's Suicide Squad sequel with an eye to direct. Gunn has closed a deal to pen the script, but at this stage there is no director deal, but talks could proceed depending on the outcome. Now, if you don't know, the original idea for Suicide Squad 2 was Gavin O'Connor, the director of the last Ben Affleck movie when he was like the accountant movie, which was absolutely badass. If you have not seen it, go check it out. He was going to direct the Suicide Squad 2 movie, but there was just like no news coming out of it. Gunn was fired from Marvel's franchise after old tweets from 2008 and 2009 where he made insensitive and controversial jokes about topics like, well, you know, stuff like that. I don't want to get this video blocked, were surfaced by conservative website The Daily Caller. After his firing, Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, and other Guardians of the Galaxy stars signed an open letter asking Disney to reinstate, while fans started a Change.org petition asking the studio to do the same, but the studio has stayed steadfast in their decision. The James Gunn decision was brought to me as a unanimous decision of a variety of executives in the studio, and I supported it. Walt Disney CEO Bob Iger recently told the THR of Gunn's firing. He added, "I haven't second-guessed their decision." Damn, my boy. Warner has been looking to find the right person to tackle a sequel since the original opened in August 2016. The studio has developed talks with the original director David Ayer as well as Gavin O'Connor. It also looked like Mel Gibson might, like that was actually like the biggest rumor that Mel Gibson might direct Suicide Squad 2, but that never came into fruition. But the project has been a limbo since. Studio sources say that Gunn is not developing a sequel, but a brand new take on the DC property, which features DC villains Deadshot, Harley Quinn, the Joker, Captain Boomerang, and Killer Croc. I almost said Captain Morgan. If that does not prove that I'm an alcoholic, I'm so sorry. I almost said Captain Morgan. But Captain Boomerang and Killer Croc were forced into the services of the government in exchange for lighter sentences. The Wrap was the first to report the news. So here's the thing. James Gunn is officially back, and he's going to write, and I'm going to guess he's going to absolutely eventually direct this movie. What actually makes me a little bit worried is that this isn't going to be a sequel. He's not developing the sequel, and I did read on Twitter that there could be possibly recasting. Now, let's throw this out the door. They're not going to recast Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie owns the role. She's going to be Harley Quinn for probably like a bunch of other movies eventually. Like, that's not going to be happening. I don't see them recasting Will Smith. He's a national treasure. I think they see his star power. They will bring him back on board. Everybody else, I could see them recasting Captain Boomerang. I could see them recasting Enchantress. I could see them recasting Killer Croc. I could see them doing a lot of different things with that. Also, James Gunn isn't the biggest Jared Leto fan. Let's throw that out there. James Gunn has said in the past some very, very negative things towards Jared Leto. So I could also see that we could be seeing a changing of the Joker, which I gotta be honest with you, I know a lot of people love the Suicide Squad Joker. I have just never been the fan since the moment they showed the first picture of him. If it was the tattoos, they just got in the way. This gangster cartel version of the Joker was just never a Joker that I wanted or needed or enjoyed watching. You know, as much as Jared Leto is a really good actor, I'm not saying Jared Leto is not a good actor, but his interpretation of the Joker just wasn't like one of my favorites. It's not even in the top. You know, I love like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker already, to me, is far and above better than the version of Leto's Joker, and we haven't even seen the full movie. But what I am saying is I could see that change being significant. I could see a different actor becoming the Joker, or maybe they don't even use the Joker at all. But I don't see a way that Jared Leto is somehow still attached to this. And I also talked about this idea on Twitter. If you haven't followed us on Twitter, go check us out on Twitter. If you want to interact with us, check us out on Twitter. Batista's not happy about the whole James Gunn thing. If I'm James Gunn, if I'm DC, and the thing with DC, a lot of people are going to give DC shit about getting James Gunn because James Gunn did make a mistake and he made a lot of inappropriate jokes that I totally was against and did not enjoy. But the thing with Warner Brothers, you know, Suicide Squad 2 and Suicide Squad in itself isn't a kid-friendly property. It's not a kid-friendly property. Their DC movies don't, you know, they don't have Disneyland. They don't have movies that are, you know, really focused on getting kids' attention. Suicide Squad's an edgy R-rated movie, and this is what's going to be. You know, I thought Gavin O'Connor was going to make a very action-packed, like, dark movie. Now with James Gunn, I could totally see him making a dark comedy with a really good chemistry, followed by an amazing soundtrack. Like Suicide Squad 2 already, right now, with James Gunn attached, has a fire soundtrack, my boys. That soundtrack is going to be absolutely awesome. Can't wait to hear it. But the thing with Batista, like I was saying, if I'm DC, if I'm Warner Brothers, I'm calling Batista, I'm offering him a shitload of money, and I'm casting Dave Batista as Bane. You put Bane in Suicide Squad 2 as Batista, my boy, that would be absolutely awesome to see Dave get what he wants, to work with James Gunn again. James Gunn gets to work with Batista again, and we get Batista in all his glory, muscular thickness as Bane. That would be absolutely, you would take my money right there, my boys. It would be really interesting to see this, but I want to know what you guys think. Are you excited for James Gunn joining the DC universe? Are you against it? Let me know down below. What are your thought process? Comment down below, sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. For me, I was really looking forward to O'Connor's version of the movie. I thought it was going to be really badass, especially after the Accountant was absolutely amazing. And, you know, it's interesting that they're saying it's not a sequel. That kind of has me a little bit worried, but it could be different things. Like I said, I don't think Leto's going to be the Joker. I will throw that out there right now. I think one of the recast decisions will be Boomerang, not Captain Morgan. It will be Boomerang, it will be Croc, and I think it will be the Joker and Enchantress. I think those are a couple of key characters that will be gone. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn is signed and sealed. They will never recast that. That is their princess. That is their moneymaker. They are not going to recast that role. And Will Smith, I mean, people love them in that movie, and he is a national treasure. You know, people love Will Smith. So I see those two being for sure stay-ons. But DC, go get Batista, cast him as Bane, make him the villain for Suicide Squad 2, and I guarantee you, you're going to be up and going. As a business decision, this is absolutely smart. They got the big fish in the water. They get to get somebody that was fired. He has a big following, even though, you know, a lot of people think that he was done wrong. And now you bring him into the fold here. It adds intrigue and excitement for Suicide Squad. I don't know if you can call it even 2 now, because they're saying it's not a sequel. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But boys, comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, slap the thumb, subscribe, and join the Clickbait Click for daily uploads Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week. Links all that down below in the description. Follow us on Twitter. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, Collar X Elbow. Use our promo code ClickBait to get 10% off on all their merchandise, their t-shirts, etc., etc. They have t-shirts, backpacks, hats for girls and men. Go check that out in the comment section. I will see you guys later on. Don't forget to let me know what you think about this decision by Warner Brothers. See you guys later on. See you guys later on.